What's going on, everybody? Cartier Silver coming at you. Got a little mail call today. Kind of like a mail, a swap kind of deal here we got going on. This is from John, Renee and me. We are making a little bit of a trade here. We have this little piece of figure 8 dragons that he fell in love with. So we cut a deal. Let me show you that. Nice little pretty piece. This is a 3-ounce piece. John absolutely loved it. So he's been working on me for a couple weeks, to try to get this. I finally, caved in. He loves it, so that's awesome. He's a great guy. Me and him have been we've been through thick and thin for a little bit. He's not a newbie. Me and John have been around, for a while. We've talked from the very beginning. But it's a nice piece. John, I'm going to get this packaged up and sent out to you tomorrow. And look at his piece that came in. We're doing a little swap. He said, I'm going to leave the top open a little bit so you can get your sword in there. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, come on. It's not that hard. There you go, dumbass. So he was going to send 3.5 and a little piece of, he threw in a mercury dime for me. I said, because we were going back and forth. It was started off as like 3.25, and he's like, how about 3.5? I said, throw in a mercury dime and you got a deal. So we bartered back and forth for a little bit. I mean, that's a nice piece. I mean, it's only number 64 of 333. I don't know if you can see that. It's right there at the very bottom. 64 of 333. You need to pause it or look at it if you want to. There you go, right there. You can see that now, I think. But it's a beautiful little piece. And I actually won that off of Jenny Sweetheart. I won a bank race from somebody, and I was put into the bank race, and I won the bank race, and that was the prize that I got. So I got a nice little Aztec, it looks like. These look really good when you tone them up. I'm going to show you some toning over there in a minute. But these are really cool when you tone them. I got 3 little bars. Little buffalo bars. I love bars. Isn't that cool? Not even opened. So I got three nice little buffalo bars. I got a nice little half. And I got a nice little mercury, which is a 1945. These are very common. I got tons of these. I got a whole bag full of them. But that's awesome. So I think that's a nice little trade out. I think he's kind of getting a little bit of a better deal, but I don't care. I mean, I want it. He gave me a little bit extra for it. I hope it does good for him. I hope he's happy with it. I'll be getting that packaged up for you and getting that sent out. What I wanted to show you, I always save that envelope. I can always use that again. You saw my screw up. Well, not necessarily my screw up, but it was the tooth was a fail. The tooth pour was a fail. Didn't work out right. I don't know what happened. I think it had to do with the vents that I had, for the sprue. I think they crossed over each other and it got blocked up somehow, but I didn't make the pike, big enough for the sprue to, do what it needed to do. So I got a shitty pour. So I just automatically threw it right back into the furnace, and I decided to pour. I got this nice little bar. She's a little over 3 ounce. Let's see where we're at on that. Now, I wasn't going to go away empty-handed. I'm at least going to pour something. So I did this nice little bar. It's got some cool little waves on the back of it. It came out nice. These have all been through the tumbler already. That one is almost 4 ounces, 3.78. So that's 3.78. This little button here is 1.25. Next one is 1.10. Almost a perfect ounce. This is 1.45. That's about the size. That's the size of the one that I gave to Humble, 1.45. This one is 1.11. Next one is 1.06. And this one here is 0.92. So it's just a whisker under. And I had this other one, that I've already got sent out. I think you saw that. It was OC, not OC Stacker, OC, oh God, I can't even think right now. I just got home from work. I haven't even eaten yet. But the other OC, he won that, for guessing the weight of what the USA was. And the USA is now toned and pretty. So I wanted to show you all that. I knew it was going to look a whole lot better, once it was toned, so you could actually see. This came from, damn it, I can't ever freaking hold anything. This came from FG. He made that for me, and he also made the little Florida one. I haven't finished the Florida one yet. It's still attached to this little cross that I poured, the week before. So it's still attached to this. I haven't even cut it apart yet. But I wanted to get this one done, so I can show y'all. Look at the detail on that. Nice 3D print. So that's pretty freaking awesome. That came out nice. I'm happy with it. I guess that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. I don't think there's anything else going on. Yeah, that was it. I wanted to open up John's mail and, let everybody see it. Give him a shout out. So, y'all just have a great night. I'm going to go eat. I got some crawfish and some clams, sitting in a pot. Y'all keep on keeping on. Love y'all. See ya.